Hi, everyone. This is Jeffrey from The Shape of Light, and
This is Nancy Jean's garden, and this is Nancy Jean in the garden.
yay, in the garden.
Yay!
And we are at the last week of January 2026. This is for the week of January 23rd through the 29th.
That's
Nancy
right.
and I read on five energies every week: body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. I read five tarot cards. Nancy Jean reads five crystals in the garden. And
Mhm.
it being toward the end of the month, are there any announcements?
Yes, this is the last week that you can order uh, a 12-month reading for 2026 because it's the last week that you would be able to touch into the month of January. Um, it's a reading I do. I do it on Zoom. I record it for you so you can see it. I go over all the 12 months. We look at patterns that we see. We look at things that might be coming up that you're not aware of, or things maybe you do. You're really excited they're coming up. But I never did hear back from the woman that in December she had two fools show up, and that was her entire. I know. Okay. How's that going to work out? But anyway, so come get a reading. If you have a friend you can't figure out, you missed getting a Christmas gift and they gave you something and you want to give them something, think about doing this. I also do other kinds of shorter readings or more intense or uncertain ideas. And I'll be going more back into the past life readings and things I do like that. And I also do garden readings if you want just a garden reading that's which I will explain to you in much more depth than I do here on how all this works. But it all works, and I look forward to hearing from you. And what do you have going on, Mr. Jeffrey?
I have books available for purchase. I offer energy clearing. I offer readings. And I could even, the other thing I do is like sometimes during or after a reading, we come up with a meditation specifically for you. So it's kind of like a meditation sort of hypnosis that I can
Mm-hmm.
record. You could use over and over again
Mm-hmm.
to, put yourself on a different path, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and all the information for that is below. Now, let's see what the energy is for the week.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right. The body is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a really interesting card. If I can sum up, well, I can't sum up because I could have like 40 meanings for this card. But this is as above, so below.
Mm-hmm.
This is the energy of being in alignment with heaven and receiving the messages from heaven, and then um, mimicking them here on earth, the hierarchy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like there's this energy of being in your third eye and receiving information. It's like this is how you establish this. This is how you set a boundary. This is how you get to your goal, right? These are it's A, B, C, D, like that. Body. And being in touch with your own sense of light and with the light of heaven, you understand and you realize that you're loved and supported in all ways. No matter what you do, you're going to be loved and supported, right? Body, mind, spirit, and realize what it is that no longer serves you and be willing to let go of what no longer serves you to live more in the light of your soul. Body, mind, spirit. So you could finally let go of the grief and transform through it and realize what's no longer there and no longer works is fine because I still have plenty to utilize to move forward with the love of heaven that's still there with me. And I'm very, very clear about the past, but I'm also really clear about the future and about the directness of my path. It's a very spiritual reading this week. It's a very spiritual sort of information that comes through, a letting go and a shedding of both emotional and spiritual aspects that no longer work so that clarity can come through. Very interesting. Very.
Well,
Yeah.
we got the interesting factor that we had all those stones kind of line up.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
cool.
I know. I like it when they do that. Okay. And what we've got is spirit, mind, body, clarity. And then the outlier is grounding. And really what this says to me is this is a week to rest, but to work the top stone is the clarity, and it's in go for it. And when it shows up, go for it. It says move now on your intuitions. Your body's going to keep your the watery parts, your emotions, very, very grounded. Your mind likes being in air, so thoughts will flow freely for you. You won't have to fight for them. And the spirit showed up in present. And when spirit shows up in present, it means that spiritual changes are happening right now. But it was more in air, and it's um, spirits transforming our thinking. So these are all working together as long as we can get ourselves out of falling back on old regrets.
Hmm.
I think about this when this shows up like this. This is like the Five of Cups, where you
Hmm.
sit there and you look backwards and go, oh, pity me. You've got all this trajectory to a future that you
Hmm.
should be tying yourself into. And since we've seen so much intuition coming through in the past few weeks, let go of this stuff.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right.